Welcome. Dr. Stephen Hobbs here from the Wealth Movement, sharing a tip about co-creating the well-living workplace. Two terms that come to mind when you're thinking about co-creating the well-living workplace are climate and culture. Now, both these terms have had their day in the sun, and sometimes they are compared as opposites. Sometimes they're talked about as helping each other. I'm of the ilk that they are complementary, in that they are like two sides of a coin. You can't have one side without the other, so therefore, when you pick up the coin, both sides are there. They're like two ends of a stick. You pick up one end of the stick, the other end of the stick is there. So for me, climate and culture are both linked and are very important to co-creating the well-living workplace. Now, to be able to make a distinction between the two of them, I'm going to use the picture of an organization chart. So if you can have that in mind. And with climate is associated primarily with the lines and the boxes. It's very much about managing those lines and those boxes and the relationships that are placed into those lines and boxes. Now with culture, it's the white space on the organization chart. It's a place in which leading can really take place because there's a lot of openness in that white space versus some of the closedness associated with the lines and boxes. So with climate, you have to start thinking about it as, well, we're trying to access information about what the employees are thinking and feeling about what's taking place in the boxes and along the lines. Whereas when you do an assessment of culture and go into the white space, that's where a different story starts to unfold. And what I've done is I've created a chart that does a comparison between the two of them, and I'll make it available with the video as an image. But when you go to think about climate and culture, they both give you a perspective of what's happening in the organization of work. Therefore, both of them are necessary to be able to get the insights that you need to work with. So with that, I encourage you to certainly look at more about climate and culture. And one of the ways to do that is to look at the course on wealthmovement.com/organizational-health. There's some information in that course, but also while you're in that course, you can always ask questions of me, just like you can ask questions in and around wherever the video is placed. And if there's a question around there, I'll certainly answer it for you. So with that, take care.